Right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, tells us truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, they shall of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, here to deliver, because he come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gab Ben Yasharala, the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, come back at you with another one, all right? And as the title says, it gets lonely sometimes, keep the faith, all right? Because this walk, hey man, it's bittersweet. So it is a lonely walk. We could be in a room full of people and feel lonely because why? Don't nobody understand what's going on. So they're carnal. They're speaking carnal things. You know, even physically. I mean, that's like mentally, but physically too. Whenever the Lord wanted to deal with his men, he took them alone, man. All right, look what he did with Moses. Took him on Mount Sinai. When Moses, and on top of that, Moses was exiled from Egypt. And the Lord did that so he could get him close to that bush that was burning, so he could speak to him, so he could come and lead his people. All right, so being a man of the Lord is not what people think. All fun and games and key and happy all the time. No, this is sorrow, man. All right, you know who you are. It's sorrowful, man, because you're in this captivity. You know, so that's a lonely feeling. Even Yahweh Shah had his moments of loneliness in the Garden of Gethsemane, which I'm gonna bring that out first. But even look at Daniel. He was in the lions, and look at the prophet Ezra. The Lord always took him away so he could come talk to him, man. Hey, Magan, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yashai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Brakatah. So shit. Hey, Magan, Salak bro. I'm all messed up. I'm trying to get you back on here. Salak bro. But nah, like I said, as soon as I hop on, I go a bunch of scoffers. Anyway, get them out of here. Keep going. Salaki Magan, but I accidentally hit you. I was trying to get somebody else off here and it went on your comment. All right. But I'll hit you later, though, as well. All right. But, yeah, man. So, like I'm saying, it gets lonely to the point where, you know, you thinking, that the Lord is not dealing with you when he really is. But let's go right to the scriptures. We'll get away from these comments. I'm about to stop putting the comments up, man. Because there's too many scoffers hopping on here all of a sudden. But this is, like I said, with Yahweh Shai in the Garden of Gethsemane. He was, he got lonely, so he left his disciples behind because he knew it was coming. All right. This is Matthew chapter 26, starting at verse 36. All right. It says, Then cometh Yahweh Shai with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, Sit ye here, while I go and pray yonder. See, so he went by himself. All right, because a lot of things in this truth, man, you gotta do it alone, man. Because that's why the scriptures tell you, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. We can't save no man. All right, and no man can save us except for Yahweh Shai. All right, but it says, and he took him, Salaki. He said, it took with him Peter and two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. All right, it says, then said he unto them, my soul is vexed. All right, he said, my soul is vexed. Forgive me. My soul is vexed, exceedingly sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. You know, so this is when Yahweh Shai was about to, he knew, you know, he was about to be taken away to be with Yahweh just for a little short time to conquer death, man. All right. And, you know, with the flesh, he didn't want to have to go through that pain, that hurt, man. You know, but it wasn't up to him. It's up to Yahweh at the end of the day. You know, that's why I'm saying it gets lonely, because, man, our mission, it ain't for the masses. All right, the elect is a small remnant. Okay, the Lord always deals with small remnants. All right, so you're gonna be alone at times, man. Then that's gonna bring you strength. You know, and bring you strength, wisdom, and understanding. All right. But it says, and he went, Salaki, and he went a little further. So he left them behind. It says he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Neither not as I will, but as thou wilt. All right, so he was begging the Lord to, you know, take that cup from me, that cup of death, you know. Because, it was only him hanging on that cross, man. But the spirit of Yahweh was with him, man. All right? And he was with two people, and even the one was scoffing at him still. You know, so in that moment, all the people that he ministered to, healed, you know, taught, okay? Wasn't none of them up there with him. You know, so that was a lonely moment, man. All right? He wanted the Lord to take it away from him, but, you know, but his spirit was strong, because it said, that's why he said, not as I will, but as thou will, you know. Verse 40, it says, and he cometh unto the disciples and findeth them asleep, and saith unto Peter, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? You know, so they fell asleep. And he was saying, you can't watch me 1 hour. So you think he was alone, man. All right, he wasn't alone. He was alone physically, but in the spirit, he was heavy in the spirit. You know, it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. All right, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So he knows, like, his spirit is willing to do what the Lord made for it, but your flesh is gonna, because we're constantly warring with our flesh, man. So that's the inside battle. That's why the importance of praying. And I always stress that about prayer, man. You know, you gotta pray these demons off you, because the Lord gave you the power to tread on them, man. And not only that, with that being said, you know, that's why the Lord takes you away from people, man, and sits you, you know, on a, low, like lonely, alone, you know, so he could deal with you, so he could talk to you. Okay, it says Salak, verse 42, it says, he went away again the second time and prayed saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. So at that point in time, he basically came to grips with it, like, hey, man, they're going harder than allowed to drink, man. Anyway, he came to grips with it, all right? And he just accepted it, man. That's what you got to do, accept what the Lord has for you, man. I can't look at everybody else and worry about their fate. You got to worry about your own. That's why I said work out your own salvation. It gets lonely, so you can't be like everybody else. Get set apart, man. And even though it seems like the wicked is triumphant and everything, you have to look around and really see the bigger picture what Yahweh Shem Shah is doing, as far as bringing that kingdom down, bringing it down right in front of our faces. But you have to have eyes to see it, the spiritual eyes to see it, and believe it and understand it and know it, because it's not in our time, man. All right, this time right here, one day here is nothing. It's a blink of an eye. It's a flash in how, if you will, the universe, man. It's nothing. All right, we're just earth and ashes, man. You know, the Lord created every element that's around you. All right, so if He calls you the one that created everything, that's a great honor, man. All right, verse verse 43 it says, and He came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. So the Lord put that sleep on them, so they couldn't try to talk Yahweh Shah out of it. Because but Yahweh Shah was so decent, man. Like, couldn't nobody talk him out of anything that the Lord had for him. That's why he had to curse Peter out. Get behind me, this Satan. Because he knew what he had to do. But the Lord put that heavy sleep on him because he wanted Yahweh Shah to get his mind right at that time for what's about to happen. All right. So it says, and he left them and went away again and prayed the third time. So he prayed 3 times, understand it, saying the same words. Then cometh he to his disciples and said unto them, sleep now and take your rest, because at this point he was he had came to if you will, grips with it. Hey, shalom. It says sleep on now and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. So the Lord, when he went through this, basically he was going through it by himself. Because he knew, like, the disciples, they was coming to grab him and take him away, man. All right. So that's the truth. Yeah, isolation versus separation does bring elevation. I said you get your mind right. So like I said, it gets lonely sometimes. But you gotta understand, at the same token, that's why the Lord did it, to bring you up, to lift you up. But as a man, you want to see it at the time. That's why you gotta stay heavy in the spirit. You gotta fast. You gotta pray. Let's go to John 4:13. It says, First John. So I believe it's First John. Just bear with me. Okay. First John, Salak. It's First John 4:13. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 12. It says, no man have seen the Most High at any time. If we love one another, the Most High dwelleth in us, and his love is perfect in us. So go through that. Say the footprints in the stand. Yo, come, bro. Come. That was one of my favorite poems, if you will. The footprints in the sand. I remember looking at that growing up and everything. And then you gotta read as well, when it gets lonely. But it says, let me read this again. John 1:4. First John 4:12. It says, no man have seen the Most High at any time. If we love one another, the Most High dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. All right, so everybody's not going to have that love of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So like I said, it gets lonely, man, because you got that spirit on you, just like Yahweh Shai, man. You read Isaiah 53rd chapter, okay? He was a man of sorrows, lonely. Like a lot of times he had to flee to get up out of there. away from the people. Why? Because he knew their thoughts, man. He couldn't. He had to get away from them, And sometimes that's what you need. You have to get away to keep your sanity. All right. Like I said, he gave us that spirit. All right. Lord's willing, I'll be a part of that number. But it says, hereby, verse 13, 1 John 4:13, it says, hereby know we that, Shalakia, we that dwell in him and he in us, because he hath given us his spirit. You see that? He has given us his spirit. And that's that spirit, that's that lowly spirit, that lonely spirit, man. But at the same, though, every man, I'm telling you, every man that the Lord dealt with, he brought alone to himself. Just like he said, be ye holy as I'm holy. And what's holy? That's set apart, man. All right? You can't be like everybody else. So, yeah, it gets lonely. You can't go certain places, do the things of this world. You can't be of this world. All right? You got to be about your Father's business. And in this world, it's lonely. But that's why when Jeremiah believes, not Jeremiah, Salaki, he told the prophet to eat the whole roll. I can't remember his name right offhand, so forgive me. But he told him to eat the whole roll, all right? And he said in his mouth it was sweet as honey, but in his belly it was bitter, because that lonely, everything, man, That's why it says this book is full of lamentations and woe. Lamentations, lamenting, that's sorrow, man. And woe, destruction, okay? Until we get into our kingdom, then there's going to be no more destruction and all that, man. It's your house shot, but damn, sorry to hear that, bro. Throw some prayers with your son. He's in the spirit world, man. You can read 2nd Ezra chapter 14, starting at verse 3 on down to 33 to about 35. And also Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 7. That'll help you. Lord's willing, that'll help you, with the situation you're dealing with your son and all that. All right, but this is Psalms chapter 62 and 8. All right, it says Psalms chapter 62 and 8. It says, trust in him at all times. The people pour out your heart before him. The Most High is a refuge for us. Selah. All right. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is a refuge for us. All right. All the time. That's why you pour your heart out to him, even when it's lonely, man. Just like Yahushua did that, man. What did he do? He went in the Garden of Gethsemane, which we start out in the book of Matthew, the 26th chapter, starting at verse 36. Yahushua went and prayed to the Lord, man, to the Father. In his moment of, if you will, weakness, man, because he didn't want to get put on that cross. But he had to. He had no choice, because that's was prophecy. That was he had to fulfill that prophecy so that we could get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. So you got to go to him in all things, man. But trust me, I'm telling you, it gets lonely. But at the same time, you got to keep the faith. And what I mean too, like when in these up and coming times, when they come gather us up to us in concentration camps and all that, the men that's going to get that judgment, and you're going to have men that don't get that judgment. We all have different judgments. But wherever you land, all right, you got to keep the faith, because you're going to be taken away from everybody, man. All right. But you got it. That's why it tells you to hold fast what thou hast. All right. You have to hold fast to this word. Okay. So let's go here to Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, chapter 40. We're gonna start at verse 28. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. Which reads, hast thou not known? All right. Hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not? All right. So with that being said, it means he's always with you. So really, honestly, you're never alone. All right. Because he told you told us, man, that he would never leave us comfortless. All right, and that's these scriptures. All right. It says, neither is he weary. There is no searching of, so like it says, there is no searching of his understanding. And also to back that up, you go into Psalms 121 when it says, uh, roughly perfect, he said he never slumbers or he never sleeps. You know, the one that's watching us, Yahweh. He never slumbers or he never sleeps, man. You know, and also Psalms 121 is a prayer for protection. You know, so it will behoove you to say that every morning, man, when you wake up. Because I say it every morning. That's along with the Lord's Prayer. You know, um, say it in the Hebrew. If you don't know the Hebrew, just read it out the scriptures. Psalms 121, till you learn it in the Hebrew. You know, but that's a great prayer, okay, for protection. You're supposed to pray every day before you leave out of your home. All right, to get that protection, that hedge around you. All right, and that's showing faith too. All right, and that's and that's showing faith. Why? Because you're going alone. You know, and you're on your own closet to pray to the Lord. You can't like these Christian churches and everybody want to pray in front of everybody. No, the scriptures tell you to go into your own um, closet, wherever your space, and pray. You know, and he'll reward you openly. All right, you do things with him secretly. That's why he pulls you aside. Like, yo, my man, let me holler at you. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. You know, and he blesses you, man. All right, and everybody said the Lord blesses you. Can't nobody take that away from you, man. That's Revelation chapter 3 verse 8. All right, the Lord, he has a door. If he open it, no man can shut it, and if he closes it, no man can open it. All right. That's why it's important to go right to him, directly to the source, you know, via Yahweh size, because you gotta, you know, no man makes it to the Father but through the Son. All right. Verse 28 it says, Slack it. Let's go to verse 29. Like Isaiah 40 and not 29. It says, he giveth power to the faint. You see that? When you think you're weak, that's why he pulls you aside. Even going back into Revelations, the third chapter, he says, I know thy strength. So I know, Slack, I don't want to butcher it. He says, thou hast but a little strength. All right, thou art weak, you know, but he's going to give you the strength, man. Okay, that you need to finish it. That's like he did with Yahweh Shai. He gave him the strength to be able to be put on that cross and conquer death. All right. It says, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. See that? Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Select it. It says, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. All right. So that's that strength. That's that youth coming back. You know, he's going to give you the do it our youth back. If just go with him, man. All right, trust in him. Come out of this world, man. So everything in this world is death, man. Even the food you eat, everything designed here is about death. But that's for another lesson right there. You know, that's why I'm telling you, it behooves you to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harachaha Kwadash. All right? Because you want life, man. You don't want death. And that, like I said, this, according to Psalms, the 23rd chapter, it says, this is the valley of the shadow of death, man. All right? This is John chapter 14 and 18. Right to it, see? And that's what I wanted to bring up. Matter of fact, start at verse 16. All right? Like I said, he'll never leave you comfortless, all right? John 4:14 and 16, it says, and I pray the Father, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. And he's talking about himself, but through these words, okay? That's the comfort. Like the scriptures also tell you, comfort one another with these words. And these words are coming out of this book, man. Right? It says, even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. See that? And that's another point to prove that it gets lonely, man. because the whole world can't receive this message. It's only for the elect, a small remnant, and the 1/3. All right. So when you speaking it and everything, people are not going to get it. They're going to. It's, when you're younger in the faith, it's going to frustrate you because you want everybody to get it. But when you understand, it's like, damn, that's that sorrow, because you know that people ain't going to get it. You might see some jakes out there that's 2/3, but they might be cool with you or something. But at the end of the day, you know that they're going to perish if they don't repent. And it's a good chance that they're not going to repent. It's all up to Yahweh Hashem outside. And that's a part of wisdom as well, man. So you just can't. You have to use wisdom, and you can't snap out and black out on people all the time, because you understand things. And that's the part of that suffering, that sorrow, and that loneliness, man. Okay? They're going to try to get you to do things like that, but hey, you trust in Yahweh Hashem outside. Bashem Arachak, all right? It says, because it seemeth, Salaki, because it seeth him not, all right? And like where was we at? It said, no man has seen the Most High, all right? And that's why these people here, they don't want to see the truth, because they don't see the Lord. So when he comes back, then everybody going to know, oh, yo, they wasn't lying, this, and that. Then they going to want to be with you. That's when everybody going to come, want to rush at you and talk to you and get more breakdown. But by that time, it's going to be too late, man, because the judgment is already going to be set. All right? So endure this loneliness for this little bit of time, because it's only but for a little bit of time, man. But just know it gets lonely. Like that song, Free Willy with Michael Jackson. He said, it gets lonely sometimes. And when you really listen to the lyrics, I believe he's talking right to Yahweh Shem outside, man. Just from the words, man. Our people are very spiritual. Even though they do wicked stuff, but there's still that spirit is in them, man. But the Lord got them blinded with a lot of aspects. Only the elect is going to get it. All right, it says, I'm going to go back. John 14 and 17, it says, even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. See, they don't know him. So they don't know his judgments. They don't know none of that. It says, but ye know him. All right, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. All right, and that's the start of the kingdom of heaven. All right, it says, verse 18, it says, I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. All right, so you got to go through it to get that faith, like the brother said. Separation is elevation, man. Loneliness and all that. That's elevation, man, because the Lord is trying to elevate you to the next level, so you don't follow after everybody else. My grandma used to always tell me, follow the road that's less traveled. All right. And the scriptures also tell you that too. It says, follow not a multitude to do evil. So don't follow these people, man, because you're going to get the same judgment as they get. All right, so this is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 6. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. You see that? Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. All right? So you will be exalted in due time. The Lord's going to elevate you in his timing. All right? It ain't up to us. It's up to him. All right? It says, verse 7. It says, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. All right? So he knows that you're lonely, man. He put his son through it. He's not a respected person, man. All right? The Lord, the Heavenly Father, man, he has everything already set up. You just have to believe that. All right? That's why the scriptures tell you, trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not on your own understanding. Because look at what's going on in the world now, man. With Russia, they just bombed what was that? A children's hospital in Kyiv, man. So this thing is just progressing. It's not going to get the judgments is not going to lighten up, all right? So it's only going to keep going. And on top of that, it's better to be lonely now than to have a lot of company and destruction. All right, I'm going to say that again. It's better to be lonely now than have a lot of company and destruction, because that's what's coming to the masses of people, destruction. All right? It's the last scripture. And I'm gonna get out of Psalms. It's like Isaiah 41, and we're gonna go to verse 10. Con. So you're never alone like that. What's that? Michael Jackson's song, "You were not alone." I'll be there for you. That's the Lord, man. I know I can't sing, so hey, man. But y'all know how the song go. Those that know it. All right, it's Isaiah 41 and 10. It says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." All right, so you're not alone, man. Hey, shalom, ma yabashim asai, bashima rechakodas bagata, bang bang, brother. But yo, come, man. So the Lord, He's going to uphold you with His right hand. So this loneliness and this lonely feeling, because you know who you are, man. A lot of people that don't know who they are, they want to be around the crowds and all that. But you got to separate yourself from all that. Be lonely, man. But just know that you're really not lonely because the Lord is dealing with you and He's with you. The ones that He is dealing with, all right? That's why you see, like you had IUIC going down there, I believe it was Louisiana somewhere, and they was marching. Then you had the KK, I think it was the KKK and all that. But yo, them dudes is done, man. And that's set up by Esau. And it's only showing you because they're on the agenda with those race wars. So they're trying to make it seem like we're the ones that's going to cause it because we speak about those things, So you got to separate yourself from that because all Israel is not Israel, man. So you got to be mindful and stay spiritual, all right? So Lord's willing, this was edifying. You got something out of it. To the next lesson, I'm going to say Kwam Yasharala, and I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, all the great millstone, Shalom to your elect. To the next lesson, Mawafa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.